What's up everybody, me back in the series, and this is Hime. I don't know how this will all work. I mean with the whole series thing because of Hime 0. I'm not saying that won't get series, just the way I'm recording is going to be the same as I recorded last one. But that being said, Hime 0 was made after Hime, so I don't really know how the story will work because this is before. So sometimes having like a prequel, before I call it prequel, doesn't always work unless you know what you're doing, I guess. Because then this is after, this is before Hime 0. I don't know where the story is, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be after anyway, unless it's its own little thing, it's like a same universe or maybe a different life. Who knows? Maybe this is when they got together and then the next life they found the same girl. Don't know. Anyway, with that being said, well, actually, real quick, I wanna check this. What's Chichi more? It's significantly less than the last one, showing 19. But again, though, I guess it's not much different technically too, because the last one had like 90 something, like 94, 95. But it also had a lot of variances. So some CG were like 3 different types of CG, like the same look but maybe a different facial expression. So I checked. I was gonna do this over a full playthrough, like just that video, like just a full playthrough of its own, and not do a walkthrough of it. But I realized this might be 2-3 hours long. It's very varied. Hime 0 was like 4 hours, so I know how long it's gonna be. Like every video was about 4 hours for a full playthrough. But this one, I've seen an hour, I've seen 2, I've seen almost 4. So I don't know how it judges, I don't know how long it's gonna be, so I'll probably do this in a series, like everything else. Anyway, with that being said, let's start with Hime. And it has the same kind of setup, okay. Starts. It's probably gonna be a little bit more outdated since it's a year before. I can wait till it's a little bit more, the art's a little bit more different, but I don't mind that one bit. But I open my eyes in the morning. I catch my eyes a 4-way tear that switched over the edge of the bed. Seems she hasn't hit her tail again. Fortunately, no one is around, otherwise it'd be terrible if I saw it. After all, she is a fox spirit. I get up. I have a mysterious idea after seeing it. Having a mysterious idea after seeing it while getting dressed. I reach out to touch the flapping tail. Oh, well, as soon as I touch the tail, it withdraws into the curtain. What do you think you're doing? Followed by a rebuke from the owner of the tail. You're awake. Then when you get up? Why is she so careless if she's awake? Isn't she worried about fighting us? Do you have to be so loud? Oh, she's adorable. Can I hide the... Okay. So it literally... I think I took a water. It literally has the same UI and everything. Which is pretty simple. Plus you don't want to change too much from each game. The owner of the tail opened the curtain and that her face is so close to mine, as if we're going to kiss. I just saw your tears and I couldn't resist. Okay, so it's the end, okay. Oh no, the tail is Mori, a fox bear who lives with me. Don't do that again, really, so childish. Okay, I won't do it again, but you need to hurry. My first class this morning is linear algebra, and the teacher is so strict he almost always checks the attendance in every class, so I don't want to be late. What's the time now? Almost 8:30? Really? Mori looks around at the glass at the alarm clock. What? It's only 8:30? If you can spare the time to touch my chair, you should wake me up. Turn around. Okay, fine, Lady Mori. Okay, is there any reason for her to get so mad when she turned off the alarm herself? Mori closed the curtain and I turned away at the same time. Mr. Watson sounded close and the bed squeaking from behind the curtain. She must be getting changed. Followed by the sounds of her getting out of bed and climbing softly down the wooden ladder. I'm done. You changed your clothes really quickly this time. Really? I think I was running the same pace before. It didn't feel any quicker. By the way, Moe, do you have to turn away? Do I have to turn away every time? Of course, we're adults now. I can't possibly change clothes in front of you. No, I mean, I can't see any even if I don't turn away. This curtain is closed tight. Moe seems to have thought about that as well. But speaking as a girl, the curtain has nothing to do with this. By the way, if I turned around, could you sense it from behind the curtain? Of course. Do you forget who I am? Well, I'm going for a wash. After a wash, Mori goes back to bedroom to prepare for class. Then it's my turn to use the bathroom. Because I didn't restrain myself and said too much, I wasted time. I could only brush my teeth and wipe my face quickly before going out. At the same time, I hear Mori closing the door behind her bedroom door. Let's go. Remember to hide your ears and tail. Beware of who might want to catch you for scientific research. That's why I need to check something. I don't know if they couldn't do it, but I type in. Guess not. Okay. Guess in the last one she could talk. This one she can't. What a bummer. I would love to hear her talk. But it's fine. I just strain my voice a lot more. Let's go. Remember how to use it too. Okay, I'll rewrite that. I will. Why are women so wicked? It's not fair to blame all humans. I mean, most of us are very kind. For example, there's a good guy, he won't peep at a girl getting dressed every morning. Are you talking about yourself? This girl has keen instincts which is unexpected. It's certainly not wrong to say that. Oh no, you're actually okay. Of course, I won't adopt you to do any form of research. But at times you act just like a child. That's really annoying. Isn't it good to retain some of the innocence a child would have? Come on, you know if I'd go over if you keep acting like this. Boy, son, you said to me seriously. Since you said that, I will find a girlfriend and show it to you. Don't cry and say you are lonely then. Huh? Don't be so arrogant till you really find one. We kept arguing with each other and walked out of our residence, an old bookstore that permitted us to work here. Okay, I guess we're not together. The same day, which is hot as hell. Two girls walking along the street are already holding up their umbrellas. So hot, Marie. Wouldn't it be better to shade under the umbrella? I like that. It's actually a movement kind of thing. That's pretty cool. Why? I'm not afraid of the sun. But that look more similar. But that look more similar to human cool. See, they're all holding umbrellas. You have a point. Then she takes out a sea blue umbrella from her satchel. Let me hold it. Why, thank you. Then she passes the hand to me. I take it, open, and tip the umbrella slightly towards her. I really like when they have like an actual movement thing. It's just recycling images, so you know after a while it just cuts back and it'd be like the same door you see every time. But I do like when it actually does that. Makes you feel like you're watching anime. Maybe I know the reason why I don't have a girlfriend. Why? You see, we was going to university together. I just might have thought you were my girlfriend, so how many other girls dare to approach me? Always stops and looks at me scornfully. I can think of another reason why you don't have a girlfriend. Ouch! Why? Putting the blame on a weak girl like me, do you think you can find a girlfriend? See, you have nothing to say, does it make sense? You're being irrational, you aren't weak. But there's logic in this. See, because of me, there are so many people who would pay attention to you every day. And that would greatly increase the chance of the girls would know you. That should work on your to your advantage. Being possessed by an evil spirit is an advantage? Evil? More subsequently begins to take something from her side and seriously holding up a notebook and starts to blush through. She taps my hand that's holding on umbrella like a dragonfly skimming over the water. Screw you! Don't you dare call me evil spirit again. Oh no, please spare me, Grey Fox. Right now, we're overhearing other students' conversation when they walk near us. Look, the couple started flirting for each other so early in the morning. He was right. He even called her some kind of great one. That's really too much. Mori is a fox spirit from the faint in our town. I have to see something about her. She could be considered a goddess. This is literally, literally a, I don't know what song it's called. But it's definitely something you would see in a lot of YouTube videos. That's not made soundtrack. That's taken. My mom said I had cried excessively after I was born, and I seemed to cry without ends. Although crying is normal for a baby, never cried as severely as I did. I grew up, I asked my mom. Since I cried so severely back then, how did I get cured? That was really a problem. Mom laughed after hearing my question. We went to many hospitals and saw many doctors. All of them said you were fine. Oh, that was so frustrating. Later, we came across a festival parade on the way to the hospital. You cried again, but you still wanted to see the procession. So I held you up and made a wish to the fox effigy at the head of the procession. I wished for the fox spirit of the shrine to guide you as you go up. You immediately stopped crying when the procession had passed. It's that amazing? Of course, the fox spirit had answered a lot of prayers, see? She has been with you since. Indeed, that is the case. The fox spirit has manifested itself as Mori, has been by my side for as long as I can remember. She's also different from humans, occasionally revealing her fox ears and ears. So when will Mori leave and start protecting me? When Yan Chin is old enough. But when am I old enough? At the moment, my mom just smiled and became quiet. But somehow, I kept wondering when would Mori leave me. We arrived at the school canteen. I'd like a deluxe sandwich today. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. But Mori swiped the debit card machine. It displayed a string of red zeros. The manager paid his salary 3 years ago. You always spent all of it? Girls are different from boys. They spend their money on things which cost more. That seems to make sense. Fine, it's on me. Okay. I mean, not wrong, but still. I mean, I buy a lot of expensive stuff. I mean, I buy these games and my gaming laptop and my TV, but still, I have money. Auntie, Two do like sandwiches. Your chin is so reliable. Okay. We bought breakfast, found the spare table, and sat down. Although it's almost time for class, the canteen is still quiet with students. College students sure like to take the time without worrying about getting into hot water for being late. Some of the kids just look weird. Like the girl in the back, she does not look white. She looks really weird. Kinda looks like maybe somebody from like Assassination Classroom, except for the yellow tentacles. Way up and eat. It's almost time for class. The linear algebra teacher is very strict. He checks attendance at every class. That sounds terrible. You can't get your friends to answer for you? You sure do have mysterious ideas. Fortunately, I'm strong-willed, or I would have to sing bad habits to you sooner or later. You taught me this trick. Boy raised her head and stared at me. Well, I don't remember that. I said you were reliable just now. I should take back my words. In fact, I don't have any close friends to help me answer the teacher's roll call. Our school adopted an optional class system, so even if you're assigned to the same class but you choose different teachers, you wouldn't have class together. After classes, it's impossible for everyone to gather because it's a free period. Yeah, it is unlikely for students to become good friends with each other unless they are fellow roommates. Omori and me, both of us took the same part-time job together. Both of us also living together in the room that books still offer. Since we aren't staying in dormitories, we aren't close to anyone besides each other. It's not difficult to draw attention. Now you drink. I like school aesthetics though. School aesthetics are probably one of my favorite things. It's when I started watching anime, a lot of anime. I used to watch a lot of school type anime because that's what caught my eye. It wasn't too stressful most of the time. It was like comedy, romance. You know, kind of why I think I like the romance visual novels more than anything. So, but I do have a heart for game style in school aesthetic and visual novels and anime. Though I do watch other stuff, but school aesthetics are usually the ones I go for a lot more. When I reached the classroom, the teacher shortly began his lecture. I sneaked in through the back door and quietly took a seat next to the wall in the last row. Then I opened my book and tried to pay attention to class. But soon I began to feel sleepy. The teacher is just like a change of old mic. I can't stand it all. Other people are talking about unrelated things in a low voice. No one is really listening. What a poor teacher. Well, what's the relationship between A and B? So I hear the teacher's question when I'm about to doze off. What if I answer the question loudly? Linear independence? Which already came out of my mouth before I could show my thoughts. Class immediately became quiet before they burst into laughter. It's really embarrassing. It's not the blush. Seems I'm still not used to attention by others. Yes, at this time A and B are linear independent. But because the teacher didn't expect anyone to enter him, he also paused for a while, then continued with the lecture. I regained my senses. I noticed there's a girl seated next to me. I look at her and around the whole classroom. I look back at her. Did you do that on purpose? The girl was still laughing with covering her face. No, you should have noticed that I was dozing off. But dozing off doesn't mean falling asleep. You were still conscious. And you must have given your answer after using your brain to think about it. Do it. Surprisingly, I'm convinced by her and my lost for words. But that's too much of an exaggeration. You wanted that attention from others so badly? Of course not. I tried it because I thought that would be fun. That's true. You're eye-catching though. There's no need for you to do anything to get attention. How could you say that? I'm very ordinary. Right. Just look at me over again. Right, I'm not eye-catching at all. Even for my interests now. Everyone would just laugh it off and forget it in no time. That's right, after all, you're not my dear circle of friends, but you aren't the reason you're eye-catching. Or is it because I'm sitting next to such a cute girl like you? You're a smooth talker. It would be terrible if your girlfriend heard such words from you. The girl was laughing and blushing at the same time. I don't have a girlfriend yet. So he was with you this morning. Oh, you mean Moe? That's why you said I was eye-catching. Your girlfriend's name is Moe. That's a nice name. She's not my girlfriend. I don't know how to say it. More like brother and sister, guardian. Yes, guardian. You're a strong, hefty boy, and you still need a girl to protect you. Don't think it's... I can't quite explain it. You might get a better picture if there's a chance in the future. I'll explain more to you indeed. We look like a couple of others. I'm Leah. Since we're in the same class, what's it fated to sit together and chat for such a long time today? It'd be nice to introduce ourselves. Yes, it's like we were separated as if we were thousands of miles apart, yet we still came together as if it's predestined. I'm Yen. What the heck was that? I would just call you Yen Shin. Nice to meet you, and it would be nice if you could save a seat in front of me sometimes. The girl was looking at me shyly. It's okay to accompany any seat, but I recall that there was no one at the desk when I entered the classroom, so in that case, are you brave enough to walk in front of the teacher? Don't worry, I'm late only for today. It won't happen again. Are you late every day? This girl is so confident. Not always. Sometimes I come here quite early. That's good. Come here early. Sometimes should be enough. But if you arrive earlier than me, you have to save a seat for me, okay? No problem. Okay, then give me one of your items. When the time comes and you see your items on your desk, you know it's reserved for you. Is that necessary? Of course. I'll also give you one of my items to you. Okay, I can give you mine, but I don't need yours. You can just sit beside me. The desk next to me will always be reserved for you. He looked at my eyes for a while, smiling and took out the book card. Tried to see if human from a satchel, then she plucked it on the desk. From now on, you could use this to occupy a seat, so I can immediately find the seat you reserved for me. I took the book, which was a kilogram, and hold it in my hands. Do you bring this book in your bag every day? Yes. Is there any problem? No, but I think I made a very strong arm muscles. Yeah, and the gun should be used as a weapon. Leah sees it proudly. Weapon to attack others physically or theoretically? Maybe both. Class is over. Yes, let's go. Recess bell rang. Leah started to pack up her books on the desk. You're very interesting. Did the teacher check the attendance for today? I don't know. As I said, the class had already started when I arrived. Go and check, but hurry, the teacher's leaving. Leah, behind me, we pushed past other students towards the teacher. Teacher, we have attendance today's class. I didn't check the attendance today. Are you confused? Because you have been sleeping? The teacher recognized me. That's terrible. I look back at Leah and notice she's continuing. What a tricky girl. Get the water. You want to go shop at girls. It's funny because they give me those like, which game basically looks like loading screens, and they have a different like pixel goal. So I thought it cycles through every loading screen. No, it just shows the next character. When I returned to a bookstore in the afternoon, the senior show where working. Yanchin, the manager assigned tasks to you in Mori for this month. I've already told Mori Hills. The manager also wanted me to inform you that he hoped you can do a great job like last month. The senior looks like a gentle and fine girl. Although there aren't many opportunities to talk before, whenever I see her work, she's very honest and efficient. Well, what a reliable senior. The manager is always searching for all types of old books throughout the year. He's only at the store, so he left almost all of the regular daily work to the senior. As for Mori and I, our jobs require us to transcribe the old books he found, and the transcripts look similar to handwritten ancient books in antiquarian bookstore. The printing techniques are so advanced nowadays. Why is our manager still clinging to handwritten books? Does anyone else buy them? Usually some customers will come in and browse, although there are a few people who would buy this type of book. Some still occasionally buy them. Anyway, handwritten books have their own advantages in which those cheap printed versions can never match. I don't care too much about these. Some customers have also praised the beauty of handwriting in our shop's books. Mori probably wrote them. You're too modest. Not really, I'm going upstairs first if to say nothing else. Okay, go ahead. My bedroom is in the bookstore second floor, which used to be the utility room. I'm back. Just getting undressed. Oh, that's bad. If you live together with a girl, shouldn't you like knock? Well, I guess unless you're together and you don't care about seeing each other like that, then I guess it doesn't matter at that point. Yeah, Chin? Yeah? What? Yeah? Seen enough? Enough? Why are you still sitting there? Do you want me to poke your eyes out? No? Get out right now! Okay. Willie. I can sense Mori's anger even through the closed door. So sorry, Lady Mori. Maybe my fault for not locking for us, but she's a close without locking the door. How clear can she get? Okay, you can come in. After a while, Mori's finished changing. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Okay, I know you didn't mean it. Mori's short and sitting. Remember to knock on the door. If there's someone else inside, you might end up in the hospital. Yes, I will. This is a stupid guy. Just get some rest. And come with me to the supermarket later. I need to buy something. Snacks? I also have other things I need to buy in addition to snacks. Don't even have any money. Okay, I don't have optional class tonight. Do you want to go to the bigger supermarket further away? The prices for items there are cheaper. Good idea. I dropped the heavy backpack on my bed. I heard from my senior just now that Shirley told you about your work for this month. How is it? It's okay, it's not too much. I can finish it in about 20 days. Mori points to our desk. I turn around to see 3 books that are a little bit tattered. Nevertheless, it's still unfair to have 4 books. Don't put complaint to me either. I can't help you if you really can't manage them. You're right, I'll find a way if I really can't finish. I'm gonna go to a supermarket at 5 o'clock and have dinner outside. Okay, that sounds good, but we still have plenty of time before 5 o'clock. Then we'll work for a while. I walk to the desk. Same as I'll have to work hard to finish it. I'll start too. Mori sits next to me. He's starting to transcribe me these ancient books. For a while, there's silence except for the scratch inside the pens. No complex technique is needed for this job, although the pages is a bit tired, the contents are mostly legible. Occasionally there are parts that are damaged, but we can guess its meaning after a quick analysis. Just now, Signal said some customers praised the beautiful handwriting in our store's books. Usually we will write quietly and hardly say anything to each other. But today, I just wanted to travel more. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything better for a conversation. Shall I mention what the senior told me? Really? Did the actual way any books are sold today? Mori doesn't stop writing even though she's talking to me. Right now, she has a different aura about her. She's sitting on the wooden shield dimly, and her gentle face from the side reminds me of a clear sky at dawn. I think those customers must refer to the books she transcribed. They aren't necessarily mine. There are many handwritten books that will heal before me. I have seen those books on the shelves, and none of them are better than yours. Not just your own opinion. Different people have different opinions. Even that's true, no one will deny beautiful thing. Take Senior and myself for instance. We think your handwriting is good. That's a weird way to say it. I mean, even if people see things differently, they should still have some things in common. Otherwise, everyone would be like an island by itself. That sounds reasonable. I skipped it too quick. We'll become silent, I think, was it? We look like a couple to others. Suddenly, I remember that girl I met in class, Leah. A girl told you that? Yes, indeed. Would you be upset if I was your girlfriend? Why would I? If my girlfriend is as beautiful as you, then my life must be blessed by the gods. And Chin, you definitely get over with such a sweet tongue. Boy, put your pen on the desk and looks at me. Now I do call girls beautiful if they don't think they are, but I don't think I could say something like that so nonchalant. I know they're probably close and they probably know each other for years, but I don't know if I can if I can say something so like out there without being like anxious. There's only one movie in this world. I'm a fox spirit, Yunshin's guardian spirit. Sorry, Mori has a serious expression on her face. I know. I put my pen down, trying to look at her. I get it, Lady Fox. Don't make such a scary face. Well, you're a child who can't seem to grow up. Mori turned back and became preoccupied for her own work. Likewise, I turned back and resumed transcribing. Silence came between our skin. Alright, it's about time. Let's prepare our things before going out to the supermarket. Okay. In fact, there isn't much to do in particular to prepare. I take my public transport card and wallet from the door, that's all I need. Don't forget your public transport card. I already got it. Then let's go. How about going to the restaurant and find the supermarket to have dinner for us, and then we take out time to go shopping? Okay, we could do that. From the bookstore to the supermarket, we will each catch a train and change. During our train, the total time taken will be about an hour. At least we have no other plans for the evening. The subway station is a short distance to the right of the bookstore, and the station is named after our school. Trains run out more frequent invoice over this period when people normally finish work, so we only waited for a short while before boarding the train. Mankind is so good at being lazy. Why is suddenly criticizing all mankind? They didn't name the subway station well and just copied it from our school's name. Many words in city are also named after other places. Too late thought put into it. I don't think it's a bad thing, it's easy to remember, and it's convenient for people when they go out. You have a point. The train starts to move, and the attractive faces smiling on the advertising posters begin to flash past the window.